Good morning, YouTube. It is currently 4:15 in the morning. It is time for us to head on out to work. Took a good little nap. It is time, unfortunately, to get our day started. Pre-tripped and is ready to go. All right, let's get the vehicles in place. Let's hit the roads. All right, y'all, I had to cut the camera because I just got into it with the yard dog. So the lady on the intercom told me to pull in, pull off to the left, and park there. It's not the best spot in the world, but hey, when you come to these facilities, you follow instructions. You do what they ask you to do. If you have any questions, you ask questions. If you have any input, maybe you give your input, but for the most part, you just do what you're told. So I pull in, I do what the lady asked me to do on the intercom, I park, kind of getting situated. What is that? What's up in the window? Oh, I was like, oh no, I'm getting boils on my skin. Anyway, so I'm sitting there, I'm parked, I'm chilling. And then the yard dog comes up like, what are you doing? What are you doing? I said, well, the lady on the intercom told me to park here. He's like, well, you gotta use your common sense. You can't park there. It's a tight spot. If anybody hits your truck, it's on you. I was like, dude, like, chill out. I'm just doing what I'm told. Yeah, but sometimes doing what you're told, you just gotta use your common sense. So then I took offense because he started using the words common sense like I didn't have none. And I didn't respond how I wanted to respond, but I was like, so dude, where do you want me to park? He said, well, just pull up over there and park currently where I'm at now. Here, actually, let me show y'all. So they want me to park back there where those other trucks are next to the gate there. But he told me to pull up right here. There he goes, right there. So yeah, so I pulled up here. And I said, dude, you want me to park right next to the no parking sign? That's common sense to you, to park there? And so, I mean, I shouldn't have said this, but I told him, I said, well, I may not have common sense, but I can read. Like the sign says no parking. How is that common sense? So, we're parked here. We're chilling out until we get unloaded. But just a interesting day to start off the morning. So we're just gonna chill out right here. Tell them to throw my flashes on, chill out here. And we'll see if that little, I don't want to call it an altercation, that little scuffle is going to affect me getting unloaded in a timely manner. I need to go back to bed, guys. I really do need to go back to bed. Because if he says anything else to me, I don't know how I'm gonna respond. I don't know yet. But this is what happens when you don't get any sleep all week. Like all week I've been averaging, allegedly, about 3 to 4 hours a night of sleep. And it is Friday, and I'm supposed to be going home. Well, I am going to go home, but I have a load to pick up tonight at 6 p.m. that's going out to San Antonio. So after I drop this off, I'm going to go home, hang out there, maybe try to take a good nap. And then I got to go pick up an IKEA load that picks up at 6 o'clock, well, after 6 o'clock tonight. And then I'm going to take that straight to San Antonio because that has to deliver at 6 a.m. tomorrow morning, which is Saturday morning. So, yeah. The week of no sleep continues, but we'll be all right. We've been on some coffee. Shout out to 18 Wheels for giving me some coffee the other day, and that kept me awake. Well, kept both of us awake, because if y'all saw the video the other day when we met up in, okay, this dude is really doing an air brake test. I'm trying to talk. At least he's doing his pre-trip. But yeah, but he was on his way to Houston, going home from El Paso, and I was on my way out to San Antonio. I mean to Laredo, and we crossed paths in San Antonio, so we met up. So he bought me a coffee and a sandwich to keep me awake, and he bought the same thing for himself, and we just chopped it up on the whole way. He had a 3-hour ride home, I had a 3-hour drive down to Laredo, and we just kept each other awake the whole time. But anyway, so yeah, right now we're just here chilling. Still hanging out, waiting on instructions from Dodo, see what we're doing next. I guess while we're sitting here, might as well hang my clothes rack back up. Y'all see my clothes fell again. Going through Louisiana, all the little bumpy roads, my little clothes rack fell. Actually, that's what I might do when I go home today. Try to install that a little bit better. All right, you guys ready for some more BS? All right, here we go. So, they came up and knocked on my door. They're like, hey, what time is your appointment, blah, blah, blah. I said, well, no, he asked me, what company are you with? It's like, dude, well, duh, I got big Landstar written on the truck. But anyway, so he's got this master list. And he's like, what time is your appointment? And I said, at 6 a.m. What time did you get here? About 5:45. Okay, cool. So he's looking at this master list and he's like, we don't have you down for today. And I'm like, well, I was told I have an appointment for 6 a.m. today. And he was like, well, was it supposed to deliver yesterday? And I said, no, because according to the paperwork I have, it says verbatim, scheduled pickup date, 5:25, from 9 a.m. until 3 p.m. pickup. And I have a 6 a.m. delivery, according to my paperwork. And so he's like, no, he said, we don't have you on the list today. So I tried calling the agent. I guess they're not in yet, but they had a few other phone numbers on hand. So I called one person. He said, oh snap, okay, we'll look into it. Well, I called every number, nobody answered. So just in the past couple of minutes, they've all been calling back. So I've been talking to each person, explaining to each person what's going on. And so one guy says, there is no appointment time. I should have just been able to show up when I wanted to, which that would have been nice to know, because then I'd have to wake up at 4 o'clock this morning to get out here. And then even if that's not the case, another guy I spoke to, he said, yes, you do have a 6 a.m. appointment. So if I found out that I did not have a 6 a.m. appointment and I could have shown up anytime I wanted to, oh, we're gonna have some problems. I'm not, oof, man. I had to wake up at 4 o'clock this morning to get here. So yeah. And we had to use a split sleeper berth and all that stuff to get here, so. Or split, I guess in my logs, it'll still split it even being off duty, so I don't know. So yeah, so right now we're sitting here waiting on these guys to let me know what's going on and why they're saying I don't have an appointment. And then I'm waiting on these agents to call me back to see what the case is on their part. So once we get that phone call, I will let you guys know first. All right, so as y'all can see, it's daytime now. It's about 9 a.m. I got here about 5:45, and they are still saying that I don't have an appointment time. And I need to deliver this load because I still have my pickup later, and then I have another load after that one. So if this doesn't work out, today is Friday. Monday is Memorial Day. I will have to sit on this load until Tuesday, if they can reschedule it for that day. So the people here are saying that I need to be rescheduled, and then the agent I'm talking to, they're consistent in saying that I do have an appointment time for today. They have a confirmation and everything, so I don't know where the mishap is, but it's not looking good. So now they're saying that they are working on a work-in, which means just some random time throughout the day, they're just gonna say, okay, go ahead and get into a dock and we'll unload you. So there's a good chance that I might be spending my whole entire Friday sitting here waiting to get unloaded. And I highly doubt that I'm going to get paid any kind of detention or anything too, because I'm a work-in. Usually on work-ins, they do not pay detention. And for those of you who don't know, detention is time they pay you after 2 hours or so, you know, hourly for sitting somewhere. So we're just sitting here. It's after 9 o'clock. We've been in the same spot for about 3 hours now, waiting to get unloaded. So the people here are saying I don't have an appointment. The agent is saying I do. They even sent me a copy of the confirmation. And now they're asking me to, of course, leave the property because I'm just, you know, holding up space right now. So there's some kind of communication barrier somewhere. I don't know. But there's a lot of he said, she said, he said, didn't say, she didn't say. So I don't know. I need to get this load off my truck so I can get on to the next one. And I am not trying to sit here all day at all. So that's what's going on now. I'm just waiting to hear from somebody somewhere to, I don't know. This was supposed to be a quick, I don't know, guys. And then there were the 2 other trucks that were here getting unloaded before me when I pulled in, and they're still here. One of them just got a dock, and the other one's still waiting on a dock. So this place, man, guys, yeah, so I guess we'll just chill out here and wait to see what's next. Six hours later, and we're still sitting here. Six hours later, it's almost noon. I called them back like, hey, what is going on, blah, blah, blah. He said, well, they're definitely not going to unload you today because they closed 30 minutes ago. One, it would have been nice to know around about almost an hour ago, hey, you know, they're closed and not going to unload you today, so I can at least move on with my life. I could be back at my yard by now on my way home, but no. But anyway, that pissed me off. I'm not going to lie. They should have let me know a long time ago, hey, they're not going to unload you. You know, go do what you got to do. Instead of me just sitting here all day. And then on top of that, I don't know what's going on, but this weekend is Memorial Weekend on Monday. So I have to sit with this load. Today's Friday. I picked it up yesterday, Thursday. I have to sit on this load until Tuesday. And so I had to cancel. I had a good paying load that went from Houston to San Antonio for about $11.50. I had to cancel that load. And then I was going to deadhead down to Laredo because I had a load going to Alabama, like the Mobile area, for $2,000 that delivered first thing Tuesday morning. And so I just had to call. And then the second load, the one going to Alabama, she had some really other good loads, and I was trying to really work with her on developing a network with her. And she didn't sound too happy that I canceled this load. And then the one that went from, picked up here in Baytown going up to San Antonio, that was a pretty big agency. They have a lot of loads. So I was trying to kind of get in the door with them too. So the 2 loads I had, I was trying to get my foot in the door to get a good relationship, you know, network going on with them. But besides that, so those 2 loads would have been about $3,200 of revenue put together. I won't be able to do that because I'm stuck with this load at least until Tuesday. So I can't drop it off today. And so they're gonna try to get it rescheduled for sometime on Tuesday. And then if it's too late on Tuesday, I won't have time to pick up anything else. So guys, not only have we missed out on $3,100, I can't drop this load off today to get paid for it next week because I won't be able to scan it in until Tuesday. So altogether, with this one being pushed back and then everything else, we've just missed out on about $4,500. Well, yeah, $4,600. About 14 to 15 of that is postponed until next week, so I won't get paid for it this week. So with all the expenses and stuff coming out, and then I already took out a fuel advance because the way Landstar works is you take out fuel, like an advance off the load to get, you know, to your delivery. So guys, we're screwed this week. We are definitely screwed. And I am definitely pissed. One, he should have told me a long time ago, hey, they're closed, they're not gonna do it today. I told him I live in Houston because he specifically asked me where do I live, and I told him I live in Houston. And so I told him I had 2 other loads planned out. And we're stuck with this load. Today's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, 4 days and stuck with this load. Because I was going to leave out to pick up the one I was picking up in Laredo and going to Alabama. I was picking that up Monday. So I was going to work Memorial Day weekend. Guys, I'm pissed and I'm trying not to show y'all. So yeah, I guess in the meantime, we'll just work our way to the house. And we'll, I guess, I don't know. In all honesty, I don't even want layover. I'm so pissed off, I don't even care about layover pay. I don't even care. But I'm still going to pursue it. But yeah. So let's head to the house. Go ahead and take the semi home. I want to do some work to it anyway. So to open the gate up here, there's an app in my phone that'll open the gate. First, I want to stop by Walmart. Oh man, guys, I am still pissed off about that load. That hurt. And so far, I have not received a phone call yet. So I guess we'll learn the outcome here in a little bit, unless I call him. my blinker on? Green light, let's go, let's go, let's go. Uh-oh, dude, stay in your lane. Whoa, 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 Nelly, okay. Ah, missed the light. But yeah, it's just one of the things that trucking people don't talk about. Like, this one little mishap is gonna hurt this week and next week, because I was thinking about it. Because I have to sit on this load until Tuesday that we know of, that's one less load I get to turn in this week for this week's revenue. I missed out on the other load that I would have turned in for this week's revenue. I missed out on the other load that I'm picking up this weekend, and I was going to drop on Tuesday to start off next week's revenue. But because I'm sitting on this load and I can't do anything with it, this load, so I already created a short week. It's going to create a short week for next week too. Because if I drop this, instead of starting my revenue off on Monday, I've dropped this load off on Tuesday, so it will start off my week on Tuesday for what I should have got paid for this week. So all the way around, it's just, this one's gonna hurt, I'm not gonna lie. So in the next couple of weeks or so, I'm gonna have to, we're gonna have to hit the road. I can't run regional. I've had too many weeks with these like little mishaps like that, lack of communication, no communication. Somebody somewhere and La La Land messed up. So I don't know. All right, little bikers, stay in your lane. Yeah, so when I get home, ooh, this traffic, I'm gonna have to sit in this on the way back. Yeah, when I get home, we're gonna have to do some budgeting, because it's gonna hurt this week and it's gonna hurt next week. So we have some hardcore budgeting to do to make sure we don't overspend. Part of adulting, part of being a business owner, part of being a truck driver. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it's days like this to where it's like, you know what, I'm done. Not only with being an owner operator, but you know, in trucking. Because your typical 9-to-5 job, usually you get paid, at least you get a base pay. You kind of have an idea of what your check is going to be working a 9-to-5. Unless you take some time off or whatever, something happens, whatever. You typically have the same check every week. Which I'm not gonna lie, for us right now, that would be perfect, that would be great. But in trucking, you never know. This trucking, not even to mention being an owner operator. In trucking, little things like this affect your paycheck. Even if I was a company driver and I had another load to go pick up or whatever, now I'd be missing out on, because company, you usually get paid about a mile or hourly. Hourly pay, hey, it is what it is, unless you're running hourly. But if you're getting paid by the mile, a mishap like that, you know, that deducts your miles. You don't get paid for that. And then guys, what if this? What if I wasn't in Houston? What if I was God knows where else? Arizona, New York, Washington, Florida, and this happened? I would be stuck in that city at least until Tuesday. Thank God I'm in Houston, I get to go home, that's a blessing. But if I was in a different city, if I did not live in Houston, or if this happened elsewhere, I would be stuck in that city at least until Tuesday. So, but I'm not gonna lie, it's days like this to where it's like, trucking, I don't know. No trucks. Yeah, I see the sign. I see the sign. And there's a Karen video of me pulling up. All right, guys. Go in here and get some things for the truck. That should hold us up for a little while. Got plenty of lunch meat. I did get some more mayonnaise. And yes, guys, I did get some Hellmann's so I can try some Hellmann's mayonnaise. Like I said, I read the comments. So we're gonna see if this Hellmann's mayonnaise is really up to what you guys say it is.
Kept to a minimum. Our representatives are currently assisting.
This Mike.
Hey, this is Shimon Spencer calling. I was just see if you had an update on a delivery appointment.
Yeah, I'm reading it right now. I'm shooting her back an email. She said, I don't know, can we be there at 3 a.m. on the 30th? So, what's that, Monday night? Early Monday morning. 3 a.m. And I just told her I need authorization for the 3 nights layover, 3 days layover, whatever you want to call it.
Okay, so it's so Tuesday morning?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, the 30th at 3 a.m. But I'll resend all that to you, Shimon.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
And then what would...
Because I told her I wanted a firm confirmation. Because the one she sent me before wasn't any good. So I don't know how she's going to guarantee this. But
Gotcha.
Anyway.
Okay.
And I want to confirm the authorization for this layover, too. So I can put it on their freight bill and get it to you.
Gotcha. And then how much is the layover if it's approved?
It's $550 a night. Or $550 a day, whatever you call it.
Okay. And it'd be for 1, 2, 3 days. Okay.
Yeah. So it's gonna be $1650.
$1650, correct.
Does that sound right?
Yes, sir. Okay. Yep.
I apologize to you on all this, brother.
Yeah, no problem. I was just curious so I can know how to go throughout the weekend or go about the weekend.
She just gave it to me, so she just sent me the email, and I'm responding. I just responded back to her, so I was getting ready to call you.
Gotcha. Do they?
And I'll get your freight bill redone and get everything to you.
Gotcha.
The new times and all.
Gotcha. Okay. Did they find out where the mishap was?
No. No. And the other guy, that was about the other landslide was there.
Uh-huh.
No problem. Took him right in.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. Now he had a 9 a.m. Confirmation.
Huh.
You were what, 6 a.m. and he
6
was 9
a.m.
a.m. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow.
Which they didn't take him to like 10:30.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, he was still, yeah, his was definitely confirmed.
Wow.
So I don't know what happened.
Wow.
And your numbers, your confirmation numbers were like 1 digit off. So
wow.
It had to go through.
Right. Wow. I even asked to speak to the guy, and I don't know. They were just being some buttholes over there, so I don't know.
Well, let me tell you, Shimon, my problem was there was nobody there. When I talked to her, she said that she talked to this Mark Adams. There was nobody at the dock. Okay. Well, then what are we waiting around for?
Right.
You know, I got a guy sitting right there.
Right. Wow.
That's what I don't understand. But because we weren't on the schedule, we weren't in the system. That's what she kept saying.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
And, you know, my question is, if we weren't in the system, why is that? You're the one that sent me the confirmation.
Right. So you forgot to put it in the system.
Yeah. Crystal, you got your name all over it.
Right.
And it came right from you.
Right.
You know, the email says it.
Right.
So.
Wow.
I don't know, brother.
Alrighty. Yeah, I was just curious just to make sure I can, you know, make revisions and make sure I make it on time.
Yeah. Okay. That'll work.
Okay.
I'll get it redone and I'll get everything sent. I'll get you the email right away.
And just out of curiosity, do they have anything later than 3? Or if not, then I'll make that work. Just so I don't have to burn my clock sitting there to possibly find something else picking up that day.
I didn't even ask. I begged her for the first available.
Gotcha. Okay. I'll make it work.
Okay, brother. All right. I appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, man.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Okay. Well, it is what it is. So we'll deal with that when the time comes, but for right now, let's get these groceries home. I do have some ice cream in there, so we need to get it before it melts. Let's roll. Almost home. Oh man. Yeah, something's got to shake with our business. Something's got to shake. Because what we're doing right now is not working at all. I mean, I know a majority of it isn't our fault, it's just the industry. But with all these mishaps I've been having with loads and stuff canceling last minute, wrong appointment times, wrong dates, breakdowns with the truck, you know, something needs to shake. So at this point, I just don't know. And then we're in the process of trying to pay off debt at the same time. But right now, the income we're making is just paying our bills. I mean, I know I'm limited to what I can do because I'm trying to be home more often with the baby on the way and everything. But something, I don't know. Got a lot to think about this weekend while I'm at home. A lot to think about. I mean, I do have some ideas, but I don't know. But yeah, like I've said the other day, if you guys know any direct contacts that are looking to have freight moved, let me know. That is one thing I'm looking into, is hauling direct contracts, power only, pulling a Landstar trailer. I don't know. If you or know somebody who needs freight moved or has extra work somewhere that I can pull on the Landstar trailer or pull their trailer, whatever, let me know, because something needs to shake. But like I said, times like this, or instances like this, I know a lot of people are gonna say things like, you know, it's separating the boys from the men, or, you know, only the strong will survive and stuff like that. But also I gotta do what's best for my family, currently and long term. And not everybody has the same situation to where, you know, there's a lot of people going out of business right now. A lot of it is against their will. And then some of it, I mean, you gotta look out for your family first. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. But anyway, let's get these groceries in this house. All right, just leave it there and just get under the table. Are you up here cleaning? Get all your books and put them down there in the schoolroom. Get that book, get that book, get that book. Get all these books and put them down there in your schoolroom. And then pick up that trash on your floor. Yes. Okay. Get that toy over there in front of the TV. This room looks clean. So I'll come up here and vacuum. Okay, it's clean in here. Ah, there's a toy in here. Looks clean in here for the most part. Yes, this is Genesis' room. Genesis has her own master bathroom and 2 closets. Here, get that sock under Genesis' bed.
It's
Get that, get the trash, get that sock in here. This toy goes into the basket.
It's falling.
All right, get to walking.
And you go a door by my head.
So we had to get a little crafty. If y'all have been watching our channel for a while, you'll know that our kids have had a bad habit of getting out of bed before or after us and ransacking the house. So we got a little crafty. Watch this. Zeke, come to the game room. Okay, go back to your room. Josiah, come to the game room. Okay. All right. If y'all get out of bed, you're going to be in trouble. Stay in your beds. I'll see y'all in the morning. Yeah. All right. Yeah, that's it. So no more. That's the last time you'll get out of bed. Okay, so I'm putting the food away. We made pasta tonight, huh?
I did. You think we'll finally get ahead of them?
Yeah, I think so. Like I said, we should have thought that a long time ago. So you said strawberries and pasta? You said strawberries and pasta.
Yeah, and anything else that was
Just put it like in a Tupperware and throw it in here. What in the world? Guys. This thing is getting way out of hand. It's getting ridiculous. While I have it, Visor Buddy guys, you guys go check them out. Awesome product. I have it in the truck. We're gonna put this one in the car and hopefully it'll leave us alone. But we're gonna go put this in the car this weekend so the wife can have a version in her car too to keep the sun out of her eyes when she's driving, because you know we're all about safety. Safety. Anyway. Yeah, short people problems. So we're gonna go to bed and keep this thing out of our bed. So you guys, thank y'all for checking in. You can see us and Visor Buddy at the Texas Truck Show, June 24th and June 25th.
Or is it 23rd?
Huh?
23rd.
20, now you get me, was it?
When is it?
Yeah, 24th.
Okay.
It's 24th and 25th, yeah. So, but anyway, I'm about to help clean up. Y'all come check us out. Y'all go check out her channel, We the Spencer Family. The link to Visor Buddy and her link is down there in the description. Our P.O. box is down there as well. You guys can check us out there. But in the meantime, I don't know, I might take tomorrow off. I've been giving y'all a video every day at noon. Me and apparently
We can get out of here and go see
this guy. Huh?
We can get out of here.
Yeah, we're gonna see a movie tomorrow, yeah. But yeah, so we'll see you guys tomorrow. Well, either tomorrow or the following day. Either way, we'll see you guys later. We're tuning out. We We gotta go showers and all that kind of stuff because we got bug spray all over us from being outside. So thank you guys for tuning in. You got anything to say?